welcome to the second edition of Game Time. I'm your host, Anthony Scudillo, alongside John Giardiello. Now, John, the Wayne Hills boys soccer team has had a long tradition of fantastic players. If you could name one that you wanted to talk to for a little bit of time and find out a little more about him, who would it be?
Charlie Owens.
Okay, well, do you have a second option?
Side max man side.
Is there another one?
No.
Well, how about Mike Walton?
Okay.
I'm currently standing on the field where the Wayne Hills varsity soccer team plays. I recently interviewed starting sophomore defender Michael Walton. He has incredible potential and talent, and that's why we chose him for this week's Athlete Spotlight.
Hey, I'm Mike Walton. Left back varsity. Sophomore. Well, I've been playing soccer all my life, Matt. Good 10 years or so, and varsity is really spoken to me, Told me a lot about my life and my moral values, taught me many lessons throughout my life. This season I plan to, I think we're in states now, if I'm not mistaken, and I really want to win some games for my team, so long as coach plays me. When you got all these juniors and seniors out here. But you know what? I try to do the best I can to help motivate my team, help them get to win.
Mike Walton's stat sheets show that he has no goals and 1 assist. This is pretty good for a defender. He's 5'4" and 120 pounds. He's a small defender with lots of heart. Let's see what his teammates think about him.
Michael Walton is an amazing individual who excels not only on the soccer pitch, but in life in general. He's an interesting character who shows a lot of dedication and hard work. And being on the field with him is just a joy. I love working with him.
He may not be the tallest player we have, but he really is very strong and he can body people very much.
All right, Mike Walton, he's a good kid. He's good at school. He's a good soccer player. He's really good. He starts varsity.
Mike Walton is not the best soccer player I've ever seen. I've seen better. He doesn't really pass the ball, doesn't score that much. He's just not a very good, well-rounded player.
Michael Walton. Michael Walton is definitely my favorite underclassman. I actually refer to him as Mikey Dubs. His heart, skill, dedication to the team cannot be matched at all.
Mike Walton's intangibles and hard work will cause him to become a great defender soon. Only time will tell how great he will be. But I do know Mike Walton will be a fun defender to watch in a couple of years. This has been Dan Smith, signing off for Athlete Spotlight.
But here we go, Lucas will inbound the corner with 3 minutes to go. She gets it to Giametta. Giametta corrals it, puts a shot on net. Deflected into the net, a goal by Brittany Galone, and Wayne Hills wins the North 1 Group 3 state championship.
Oh, baby, call your friends! Call your friends! Wayne Hills state champions, baby!
Couldn't script it any better, Joe. Couldn't script it any better myself. What a shot by Brittany Galone off the deflection from Jacqueline Giametta, and Wayne Hills wins the North 1 Group 3 state championship in dramatic fashion.
You know what, Anthony? I'm really glad I know a little bit more about Mike Walton.
Yeah, John, I told you, he's a cool cat. Now, I'm going to just shoot this out of a cannon. Who's your favorite athlete?
Sean Johnson.
I was looking more towards like Sarah Escamilla on the Wayne Hills gymnastics team. Let's take a look.
A lot of effort goes into gymnastics, a lot more than people think. It's a lot of mental strength that you have to have in order to not be afraid of what you're doing, and a lot of physical strength too.
Gymnastics is very hard and stressful, and it takes a lot of effort and passion for gymnastics. Well, gymnastics is basically, there's 4 events. Vault, it's a horse, and you have to like go over the vault either in any sort of way. And then bars, they're uneven and they're far apart, and you have to swing and like do other skills. And beam, it's a 4-inch piece of wood with like covering over it, and you have to try to do skills and stay on the beam. And then floor, it's a big floor, and you have to, with springs in it usually, you have to tumble and dance to music.
We practice
every day.
Even if I'm not at here for training, I'll be back at my own gym training.
15 hours a week, and it's a lot of effort goes into it.
My goal is for the girls to have a fun time. They work very hard, and we also win meets, but it is a team sport, so we are pulling together to win these meets as a team, not as individuals.
I basically keep the team in order, make sure we make ourselves look good when we're in front of other teams, behave well, warm us up, make sure everyone's excited and pepped for a big meet or something.
Gymnastics is not only a physical sport, it's also a mental sport. Also, you have to work a lot of flexibility, strength, like I said, also mental ability. If you mentally break for 1 second, you can fall off beam, hurt yourself. So it is a very, very hard sport.
It's a very difficult sport. It's not only for athletic, but it is a mental sport. It's more of an individual effort, but you come together as a team in high school because we have team scores and everything. You have an individual effort to try to beat your own score and be the best you can be, but yet you have to, when you're doing a competition, you want to be a team, you have to support your team, and your team scores really matter.
Our focus in high school is all about team. At the end of the day, the only thing that counts is a team score, but each girl does work very hard towards that team score. So it is, for us, a team sport where a lot of these kids are club and they've done it individually. We have a wonderful bunch of girls this year. Our freshmen came in. We have a very strong freshman class. We only have 1 senior this year, so we're really bringing everyone back, all our all-arounders, the girls who do every piece of equipment back. So we should be super strong. We had a great season this year. Everyone stayed healthy, and I'm expecting to do really well in our league meet and sectionals and county meet.
John, over the past few years, Wayne Hills has had, historic football teams, field hockey teams. Any sport, you name it, we have a great team. Except for hockey, and they're working on it. Let's take a look at what kind of progress they're making this year.
Last year, the Wayne Hills boys ice hockey team finished with a disappointing 3-13-3 record. I had a chance to sit down with Coach Berkowitz, captains, and assistant captains on their expectations for the year. Here's what they had to say.
I was very happy with the way we finished last season. It was a struggle early on, but I thought we finished pretty strong, and winning the Mayor's Cup was just phenomenal. I mean, even in a tough year, it was just a great accomplishment for the guys, and it really showed how we were coming together as a team at the end of the season. We showed a lot of improvement. So in that regard, I was very happy with where we ended the season. It's tough to say. We've had some turnover. Erhan Sarelli, who would have, in all likelihood, been our top goalie, has decided not to play this year.
We're looking for a shot on goal right here. Saved by Erhan Sorelli.
Nice save by Erhan.
So Chris Locks right now is our starting goalie for varsity, and he played one game last year, did a phenomenal job, but it's a question mark. We're not sure where we'll be at with our goaltending. Hopefully he'll step up and play as well as he did in the Fairlawn game. Other than that, I think we're pretty solid up front. We should have some impressive contributions, and we're returning a lot of our skaters. So that's a big plus. Hopefully the goaltending will be solid and will be competitive in all of our games. Our leaders this year from a senior level are Kevin Ellis and Ian Clewy. Ian, we're counting on big things from up front. Kevin Ellis is the anchor of our defense, and both of them have leadership roles. Kevin Ellis is a captain, and Ian's an alternate captain. On top of that, with our juniors, definitely expecting big things from James Benefatti and Kyle Blazer up front. I think they're poised to have big breakout years. And John Stessel also back on defense. With him and Kevin, we should have a solid top two defensive pairing. And then we need contributions from some of the peripheral players. But hopefully those guys can really step up and carry the team.
My name's Ian Clewy. I'm the assistant captain. I play center and left wing. Last season was a little bit disappointing, but it did give us insight on what we need to do this year to be a good team. And I feel that we're going to be really good this year.
My name's Kyle Blazer. I'm assistant captain for varsity. I'm a junior. I play left wing and center. Last season wasn't the best. Not everyone's effort was really there, but hoping this season is going to be a big change.
My personal expectations for this season is to put a couple more in. Like a better plus minus and definitely a lot more assists. Hopefully I'll be a little bit of an enforcer and scorer, and gonna have a lot of fun this year.
My personal expectations for this year are to step it up on the penalty kill and power play, get a lot more assists, and definitely some more goals.
Definitely the team goal for this year, I'll say for everyone, we want to make states and we want to go deep.
My expectations for the team this year is to play a lot better than last year, do pretty good, and especially win the Mayor's Cup.
Kevin Ellis, I play defense. Gonna focus on dangling and chirping at the competition this year. Just going around, gonna lay out all those benders,
James Benefatti, left wing, number 21. My personal goal for this year is to make first team All-County and get a 20-goal season. I was honorable mention All-County last year, and I want to progress from that.
So our expectations for the season are we're gonna raise the bar a little bit from last year, trying to make states for the first year in probably the history of the program. Most of the team has progressed, only lost one senior, and wasn't a big varsity player, so hoping to be better.
No, I was not. Just not because of the wins and losses, but by the effort put forth by the entire team. There was no work ethic. We would get on each other's cases way too easily. But this year's a whole new season, fresh start, new captains, and we have a better work ethic.
Oh, James Benefatti hits him down. The shot on goal is a goal for number 21, James Benefatti.
It's all about the momentum.
And that's the game! That is the game! Your Wayne Hills Patriots beat the Northern Highland Highlanders 4-1. There was pandemonium at Patriot Stadium. Wayne Hills 4, Northern Highlands 1. A great game by both teams, but obviously Wayne Hills coming out on top.
All right, well, the hockey season hasn't begun yet, but one season that's already wrapped up is girls volleyball. Let's see how they did.
Hi, my name is Natasha Davies, and I play Wayne Hills Volleyball.
Hi, I'm Susan Pascarell, and I play for Wayne Hills Volleyball.
Hi, I'm Carly Sujan, and I play Wayne Hills Volleyball.
I got into volleyball because my brother and my sister played volleyball, so I followed in their footsteps and wanted to be a volleyball player like them. And I also really enjoy the sport, so it's fun. Our expectations are to do the best we can, practice as much as we can, and make the best record we can possibly have. We're trying our best, and we hope for the best.
Before the season started, the girls had summer practices, and we were hoping for more wins than losses during our season and to win counties and to make it to the states. This year's team, we were strong in hitting and setting. Two of our senior players, Liz Barnett and Kelly Sutherland, Kelly set for us, and Lindsay was probably our best hitter. This year we are losing 6 seniors, and most of our JV will be coming up. The JV team did well this year, and hopefully matching up with this year's juniors, we'll have a great team for next year. I'd have to say Liz Barnett is our best player. She can not only hit, but she can also set, pass, and block. All the things that you need for us to win a game, and overall she's just an amazing player. The girls really worked well this year. We played together before on a team about 2 years ago, a majority of us, so we knew what we should do in order for us to hopefully win. Our chemistry was amazing this year. I am an outside hitter and a back row passer. For outside hitting, not only do we have to block, we have to hit our corners, set short middle, and for passing, we have to make sure the ball is in the middle of our body and it hits our forearms and make sure that it goes to our target, which is the setter. In freshman year, I wanted to play a fall sport, and I am no runner, and I could not play soccer or field hockey. So I heard about volleyball, and I thought, why not try out? And I ended up making the junior varsity team. And this year's captains were Kate Klein and Kelly Sutherland. Both the girls are amazing captains and great leaders, and they will be missed.
Our goals before the season started were to make states and to win counties. We did not make states, and we lost in the first round of counties, but we played really well. We're strongest in setting and probably hitting. We have a really good setter, Kelly Sutherland, and Liz Barnett is a very good hitter, along with the other players. Our team for next year looks really good. We have 4 juniors and 6 upcoming sophomores, and we look pretty well. I think we can win. The best player is probably Liz Barnett. She's really good with bumping, setting, and also hitting. Our team chemistry is really well. We talk a lot. We talk off and on the court. I'm a setter, and I always get the second ball. I set to the hitters, and they hit it over the net. I started to play because I wanted to do something different, and I didn't want to play soccer, so I decided to play volleyball, and it was something new. The captains are Kate Klein and Kelly Sutherland. They're very good captains. They cheer us on during the games, and they keep us going even when we're doing bad.
Wow, John. That segment just blew my top off.
Yeah, I really dug it, if you know what I mean. Well, that about does it for this month's edition of Game Time. Tune in next month. We'll have a bunch of new great segments for you. That about does it for me. I'm your host, John Giardiello. And he's Anthony Scudillo. Have a nice day.